Moving on to my next segment, expanding conversation questions. Where I just ask a bunch of questions based on the range of topics. For the first one, we're gonna keep it simple. If you could live out one season for the rest of your life, what season would that be?
Spring.
Spring.
Yeah.
You're not allergic to pollen, are you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm allergic to pollen. That shit
ass.
Nah.
You know what? I'm going to take it back because you said pollen and my sinus switch up. I would say fall. Why?
Fuck with fall.
Fall, because it's not summer in terms of heat, even though it does get hot. But it ain't summer in terms of heat. Fall, I'm not saying it ain't got no pollen, but it ain't as much pollen in spring. And then I don't like cold.
You don't like cold?
I don't like cold. I don't
you
like
getting the whip,
hot.
like, fuck.
I don't like hot. And I don't like cold. So fall is probably going to be my front runner. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
You're linking with a female for the first time.
Okay.
You rather have a bitch have bad breath or smell like outside?
Bad breath.
Or it smell like she rolled over that bitch with all 4 windows down.
Bad. Ooh, shit. Reason why I'm going to say this is because of... I'm going to say bad breath. Why? Doggy style. You got...
Yeah.
You got other positions
Yeah.
that you can do and get away with. You can do missionary, but it has to be a pillow involved. Gotta put that right over there.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I'm gonna say bad. I'm gonna say
put
bad.
it on the stomach.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say bad because that BO is crazy.
I ain't gonna cap.
Women got more creases and crevices.
They do.
And then everything on a lot of things, well, it's inward.
Yeah.
We're outies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we can cool.
Put a little Western name on.
They
go.
gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. The bad breath thing. I done had some females come in. I'm like, oh shit, this bitch breath is.
Here's my thing, like, and I'm talking to you. I've always said this, and I will say it again. I'm not saying I got picture perfect breath all day, every day, but I'm mindful.
Yeah.
I'm mindful.
I feel like everybody should be mindful. You know when your breath ain't the best, nigga, you can feel it on your tongue.
I said not even feel it. You can taste your breath.
Literally, yeah, that too.
Like I can taste my breath right now. It's teleport.
Yeah.
I know what my breath was. I know by the smell of what it would taste like.
Yeah.
If you are, because it's a choice. If you're choosing not to acknowledge the presence of your breath, and I
think that's literally what they doing though, because like, I get it, you pretty, but you still gotta put something to the.
But it's different. It's different with a girl.
It's different.
It's the girl. See, niggas, it's a different type of. You know, we can say certain things. Like, hey, nigga, let me tell you something. And we'll check them. But women, I think, is because we want their pussy so bad, and I've fallen guilty to this too. I'm not saying it.
Literally.
We'll want their pussy so bad to where we'll try to endure as long as possible, just so. Because let me tell you, it's nothing. The worst feeling to a man is knowing you had fresh fish on the line, but it got away. That is the worst.
That shit hurt.
Because it's just like, I had that bitch. And here's the thing: even if she may have bad breath, you'd be like, 6 months later down the line, damn, that ass was fat.
Yeah,
fuck.
should have just did that.
And I've always regretted the not doing it.
I had where I was kissing and I smelled it. I was like, holy fuck. But after a while, I couldn't even smell it no more. Because I was in it.
You're mentally and physically and emotionally willing to endure whatever. And hey, let me tell you, like I said at work today, I'm willing to go all the way. I'm willing to go there.
I'm willing to go there.
I'm willing to go there. Especially there's a point in time when a nigga be so happy and so like it did be so hard, like it be about to bust out the skin.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm willing to go there.
Niggas would do anything. I ain't gonna lie. Like you would lick a bitch back, like just cause. Like it's just crazy.
Let me tell you something.
Shit crazy,
man.
It's another state of mind for real though.
Man, look, I'm willing to go there.
Nigga be disgusted with himself after he
get done. Let me tell you something. After that nut, once that milk and magnesia come out, then you be like,
when you start getting a little sense in you.
I knew I shouldn't. And it was funny because I had smashed this one girl in school. And I was like, while I'm hitting, I said, every pump was, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm finna knock this bitch down, right? So I'm like, and usually she mentioned that, she's like, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, ugh. And after I nutted, and then I'm sitting on the bed, I'm like, all right. And then she looked at it, she was like, can I suck your dick? I said, of course. I said, it just jumped out. I didn't need, like, I don't even know.
That nigga ain't even speaking. Nigga, you said somebody else speak, of course.
I said, of course. You know, but hey.
Nigga don't even say, of course.
I'll tell you, so look, ladies, you gotta understand. I'm not saying this right or wrong. I'm not here to determine your relationship, but you gotta understand this about a man. When I tell you it's so physical, it ain't got nothing to do with he like this bitch. Yeah. No, I can't stand this bitch. But let me tell you something about a cold night and a warm mouth. It'll beat it every time. Every time.
And if you say no, you like, hold on, you is something wrong with you?
Like, no. But he be like, bro, that shit, it's crazy.
Okay. It's 6 a.m. and you've been woken out of your sleep to a plate of seafood or a plate of barbecue for breakfast. Which are you choosing? 6 a.m.
You gotta go seafood.
Seafood?
You eating beef at 6? Not a full set. Nah, that's funny. You got a rack of ribs in the morning. Bitch, nigga. Nigga, this sausage biscuit time, nigga. You over here got a rack of ribs, nigga. That's crazy. I gotta.
You go for the seafood.
And I'm not saying seafood better. It's just lighter. I would think it's lighter.
And on the morning, it is.
Yeah, it's just
when you eat one of them boils, you be hungry after you leave.
Yeah, it's just like I'm full now, but I said right after I walk from this building, I'm gonna be hungry again.
Literally,
yeah. So and I'm only choosing seafood because it is a lighter digestive substance.
Yeah, just to be waking up out of.
Let me tell you something. If you wake up at 6 a.m. and you clean a rib bone,
you different.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn if we the last two people on earth. Don't you ever ask me for nothing. Don't you ask me for a ride. You better walk, bitch. I don't want you.
You're savage.
Cleaning a rib bone at 6 a.m. Boy, you crazy.
Would you rather get lost at sea, the rainforest, or desert? But you have guaranteed help coming in 7 days. Which could you survive the longest?
Rainforest. Well, okay. Let me ask this. If I'm at sea, am I just stranded in the water, or do I have a beach?
You just stranded in the water. You lost at sea.
Okay, so
you got guaranteed help coming in 7 days though.
Rainforest.
You think you survive 7 days in the rainforest?
Reason I say rainforest because number one is gonna push me to the limit of my manhood in terms of survival, and then also I would think it's more wide range of food.
Yeah, more resources out there.
Yeah,
but also more reason for you to get killed, like by some shit.
Now that is true, but at the end of the day, right now it's me versus you. So I'm gonna take my chances with me because I don't know you. So
I'm gonna choose to see.
You choose to see
7 days. I feel like if you got guaranteed help coming at 7 days. I know ain't nothing hopping on that boat taking me.
How you gonna eat?
So I can not eat for 7 days. I be fasting. I fast now, like just on regular being. So I feel like
7 days. Your ass gonna look like a thought.
Name a device that's not out yet that could improve your life.
Name a device that's not
like
out.
like somebody just made it and you just created it up real quick.
Name a device that's not out that can improve. On the spot danger locator. Say you ain't get invited somewhere, you be like, oh, where that's at? You can just see. No, not a danger locator. If you on the spot, no, if you going somewhere, you could basically, I guess you can call it a drone, but it's like an on the spot drone. So you'll be able to tell if you want to go to that. Like, so if it ain't lit, you can show you a visual.
Cause niggas a capture, you be like, but this shit lit.
Hey, boy, let me tell you something. If a nigga ever be like, hey, boy, I'm not coming. Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy. It's
not even a real saying.
Here, boy.
Not a real saying.
I ain't coming. So on the spot lit locator. That's what Like niggas would be like, oh yeah, we finna come over to the spot.
Nigga
What it's looking like?
So much gas money pulling up the shit that ain't been lit.
He like,
just don't want to endure it by themselves.
He like, he said, what's the address? Hold on. All right, and let that bitch like, it's just him and his mom in there playing space. Hell nah, I'm cool.
I'm good on that, brother.
I'm cool. Yeah, on the spot lit locator. There it is.
What would you do if you were a teacher in high school and had a school shooter into the school?
Okay. Now I gotta ask the second part. Do I have a class or no class?
Ask the question. You in the middle of teaching. You're in the middle of teaching.
Okay, number one, if I hear the shots, everybody's gonna take a desk and put it towards the door. We're gonna claw the door up, and then we gonna, depending on if we first, second, third floor, we gonna find an exit. Cause that window gonna get operated on. I don't know how. It's gonna get operated. Yeah, so we definitely gotta claw that door up. I ain't gonna say that's gonna work, but goddamn, it's gonna slow them down.
Should work, yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Name a celebrity where it would be an easy fight.
An easy fight.
You'll beat the celebrity ass easily.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking?
I think that's a nigga in the wheelchair.
Oh, nigga in the wheelchair,
yeah. I tear his ass up in that motherfucker. I'll put that bitch on Super Go and be at the intersection and hit that bitch. Beat your ass.
That's funny as hell.
I'll beat that nigga ass, boy.
If you had to teach someone something that they became proficient in, what would that subject be?
Observation.
Observation?
Yeah. My dream job besides comedy, and this is gonna be it may be weird. I don't know, nor do I care. If somebody could pay me to go to the airport and watch people, that would be
your good body language. You can read body language.
Let me tell you something, and I don't care how this. Every time, and I'm not saying nothing, but every time I go to the airport, it's the same thing. I see groups of people. White mom, out of control kid on a leash. Asians are always running late to the airport. They're always late. They're always and I'm not saying this, it's still, black people love chicken. White people. Nah. On my mama. Every flight I've ever caught, it has been an Asian family running to the airport.
Now you say that, when I went to Las Vegas, it was an Asian. I sat between a white nigga and an Asian. The smells was crazy.
Wow. Okay. How old was the Asian?
The nigga was probably in late 20s, early 30s. Had some little children. You can see he was kind of like Americanized a little bit, but still smelled like the back of the China house.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. So I have been on the bad end of a smell. Not saying with Asians, but with an Asian. I wasn't a fan of their fragrance.
Not a fan of it.
I was not a fan of their fragrance. And I hope that they would never repeat that fragrance again. But I see where you're coming from.
I don't even think them niggas like white people, Mexican, and Asians. I don't even think they use fragrance like black people. I think they just wash and then just leave.
No. Mexicans, I beg to differ on that because I went to school, SoCal. That's all Mexicans out there. They wash. Now here's the thing: some may not use a rag, not all, but some may not. But it's like they don't have a scent, but they have a scent. Like all they cars smell like, and I don't want to sound right. I do valet, right? Okay, so I work in Chambly Tucker.
Yeah,
that's a heavy Mexican Latin environment.
I feel like everywhere in the United States now you can say that it's a heavy Mexican environment.
But like this is like on the west side, I'm not looking for a lot of Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like Chambly Tucker, it's all like Latin, Ecuadorian. It's just Latin. I ain't gonna say every. 9 out of 10 cars that appear to be Spanish, they smell like Fabuloso, and the famous comedian Randy Scott, she said it, and it's the God honest truth. Fabuloso, like good smelling cleaning products.
Yeah,
like that's what. And I was like, damn, that's Fabuloso. Or, okay, this is like it's a spray. Like it's a good smell.
Yeah,
but they just all have like a
A cleaning product smell.
A fresh
linen.
A fresh linen, fresh clean. It's just
Pine Sol.
But it smelled good. It smelled good as fuck.
Shout out to Pine Sol. My dude's having it clean.
Yeah,
with
shout out
there.
Yeah, comment. Grew up on the stove and some Pine Sol in the pot.
Yeah, man.
Get a little scent of that house stank. Just gonna put that stove on medium and put that.
Go do it.
Yeah. I had somebody put some Clorox in the pot.
Shit.
I said, "Bitch, what you trying to do?" I said, "If you want us to die, we'll move out. We ain't gotta endure this shit." It's funny.
Are you more worried with doing the right thing or doing things right?
Say that again.
Are you more worried with doing the right thing or doing things right?
Are you more worried with doing the right thing
or doing what you're doing right?
That's a good one. I'm gonna say doing the right thing. And I say that because I feel like whatever decision you do or make, deep down, you have like this feeling of like I should or should not be doing this.
You gonna have
you have that.
Yeah.
Because you in like deep down, like however you were growing up or brought up, you just like, okay, I shouldn't be doing this because
some of your gut telling you that
wrong, or I should be doing this because this is right. So recognizing that and going against it, I think would be like more of a detriment because like nigga, like come on, bro, like now you going away from your intuition of who you are. So I said doing the right thing then.
All right. You become president. What's some laws you want to come across your desk to make the world a better place from your perspective?
If I became president, I would have to come up with some laws. Okay. Damn, these are basic questions, but I have not thought. If I was president, what would I do? First things first. I'm coming in the White House sagging. I'm a sag because I need them to understand what's gonna happen. It's gonna be some change up in here.
Literally,
okay? It's gonna be sagging and crystal hot sauce. Those are the first two things I'm doing. But if I had to make a law, if you go to a strip club and if you pay entry, you get an hour free. But I don't like that double charging in the strip club. I gotta come in to pay. I gotta pay to get in.
Yeah.
And I gotta pay money on top to already do shit. So I would probably make every strip club free.
Free to get in.
Free to get in. At least free to get in. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've been charged too much. I'm talking about too much to get into a strip club. $60, $80 to me. That's
just to throw some more money or look at some ass.
And me, let me tell you something. I'm not a thrower. I'm a looker.
A looker, yeah.
I'm a looker. Look,
I feel that.
All right, let me tell you something. I don't
look all day.
Throw it. Let me tell you something. I ain't got no band. I got a rubber band and that bitch on my wrist. I promise you. I promise you. That bitch look like a watch.
Yeah.
I'm not a thrower. I don't. Maybe this is where I'm at financially. I haven't been comfortable to come to grips with just throwing money and not being able to get it back.
Just throwing it like fuck it.
Yeah, cause me, I
be thinking about food. I took out $400 when I went to Miami King of Diamonds.
How much you cost to get in?
I think 20. 20 to get in. 20. I really don't remember. Probably 20 or 40. I really don't remember. But I took out about $300-400 and I only threw about $50. Once I got to 50, I was like,
that's a lot.
Damn, I'm throwing food money. I'm throwing money I can get something to eat with. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
A lot.
It is.
That's 50 is a lot. I was at and I'm gonna put y'all on. If you ever go back to Miami, go to a club called Tootsie's. That's where I lost my virginity at. Tootsie's.
At a club? You lost your virginity at a club?
To a stripper. A million. Hey, girl.
Hold on. So, never got pussy before.
Never got pussy.
First time in a strip club, you paid for it? Or she was just like, she just fuck with you. She was just like.
No. Fellas, the strippers don't fuck with you. That's number one. Okay?
Number one.
That's rule. Hey, bro, stop. Okay.
Okay, nigga be talking about some. She different. She different, bro.
If you ever say that, you will not be my friend no more. I swear. No. So, I didn't realize this.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much pussy was thrown my way when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I never realized, and I'm like, oh my God, all this pussy I done missed out on, and I'm like, she wanted to fuck. Like, so I didn't understand that. Of course,
yeah.
I wasn't big on communication, so I didn't understand how to. I didn't have no mouthpiece or nothing like that. Still don't have a mouthpiece. I just have conversation.
Just conversation.
So God bless the dead. My uncle died. Had an aneurysm and passed away. Family came down, and we was just like, bro. So all the dudes was like, bro, we gotta send him out right. Shit, we going to strip club. And they was like, hey, Kaylan, you coming too? I said, right on. I knew I was in the back seat.
I better have it coming.
I was in the trunk waiting for y'all to come. I was just waiting, right? So my cousin, I got a couple of cousins.
Yeah.
One, he like the family like, oh, hey, watch out. Cause he'll walk up to a girl in the street and be like, hey, I'm trying to fuck. How much it costs for me to fuck you right now? He
real direct. He just straight to it.
He'd be like, I got $200. What's your mouth trying to do for that? I'm not here for bullshit.
Yeah.
So my cousin was like, hey, we here for Rudy. That's my uncle name, but he's like, you gonna get you some pussy tonight. And let me tell you something. When he said that, I believed him. He said, you gonna get you some pussy tonight. I said, right.
I'm gonna get me some pussy
right.
tonight.
I said, so we sat in there 3-4 hours. He was just like, what about her? I'm like, no. He was like, all right. So like we really, as the business was walking.
Oh, you got to pick your character on some game shit.
Like we just I don't like that. I don't like his awareness. Her awareness ain't that. Her awareness ain't that, right? So all the girls 3.5, 4 hours later. Coming to the stage, a million. You know, they do that little pole.
Yeah.
You gotta get that bacteria up. And let me tell you something. It's a nasty bitch. If you just come to the pole and start dancing, you a nasty bitch.
You crazy. Bitch, you crazy.
You wild. COVID. And she did that shit, and they got a certain way that they wipe it down. When she was bending over, she had her legs straight, but she was bending over at the hip. Like, so she was like,
I ain't gonna lie. If you stretch and do that shit feels like, if you don't stretch normally, that shit hurts. So I get from a female perspective, like that may look very pleasing.
Light skin, probably about 5'4", 5'5". Curly head, athletic body, packs, 6-pack, but it's not overbearing 6-pack.
What do you think about? Would you say you're attracted to women with a 6-pack, or you don't even matter?
No, I think as I've gotten older, all that look shit, I've laid my eyes on things that would not be, I guess, ideal for other people. But it's just like, oh, she cool. Like, it is what it is.
But I'm saying like that, like she got abs. I'm kind of more turned on type shit. Or no, it's just like she got abs. That's kind of weird.
It depends on your energy and vibe. I mean, I don't fuck the gut before.
Yeah.
And I done slabbed the abs. So I've been on both sides of that. But the girl a million, and I'm cost $600. I was just like, he was just like, all right, hold on, let me go to the car and get some extra. I said, go do what you gotta do. And so, we paid the $600. She came over and sat down. I was like, listen, don't act like you like me. Just let's get this going. Okay, let's
go and get it.
Right now, I was mad because she rolled me. She ain't let me fuck from the behind. I was mad as fuck about that.
Huh?
Yeah. She was just like, she's like, sit down. I was like, I don't want to. She's like, you gotta sit down. I was like, okay. And then she sat on and just started riding me. I'm like, can I get some doggy?
Yeah, literally.
I want, because I really just.
I'm trying to see what you look like from the perspective.
I just want to smack your ass and watch it go like.
No cap though. It's a scenery thing as well as a feeling thing for a man. Seeing that shit, like
just seeing it, and I tell, and I know she was bullshitting, but she was riding. And then she came up and was like talking as she ran. So like now we face to face. So I'm like, okay, now mind you, I'm like, this is my first time, so don't act like I'm over here killing you.
Yeah,
I know I'm not, so don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm like, and then she bit her lip. Now when she bit her lip, I'm like, oh, I'm really working.
Yeah.
And women don't understand this. Like, if I'm hitting you missionary and
Yeah.
you biting your lip, in my head, I'm doing exactly what I need to do.
What I need to do.
Get you where you gotta go.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, she biting. I'm like, okay, cool. So I start. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then
Football player.
And then I was done.
Yeah.
Right. Then she was like, "Whew. All right, you ready?" I said, "No, you don't want to talk. You don't want to." I told my cousin.
She was saying, "You ready to leave?"
Yeah.
The backstage,
Yeah.
the private.
It's called. Well, it was
VIP.
called something else, but we ain't gonna. I don't want them to get in trouble. But I told my cousin, he was just like, he's like, "Yeah, nigga, we pay her $600." He said, "It's another $600 nigga out here. Say, you got to get up and go." I said, "Oh yeah." So I didn't get a chance to enjoy it. But
Yeah, type shit.
yeah. Now I did have one crazy female. And this is a side note. I had a crazy shawty
Crazy bitches, okay?
at a strip club.
Yeah.
So, is a famous NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
Famous NBA player walks into the strip club.
What city you was in?
Miami.
Miami?
I'm at Tootsie's.
What year this was?
I'm at Tootsie's. So, I
gotta look and see who the Miami Heat was playing right
No,
now.
it wasn't a Heat player. It was.
I know. I say
player.
who they playing or guess somebody came in.
This was. This was. You come home from college type.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So this was probably like second year of college, first and second year of college. Nah, probably like second. Brazilian shawty.
Ooh,
Yeah. Now she had the body, but it was like, excuse me, like it was a built body. Mm-hmm. BBL.
The Mexican bitch be built different too though.
He said, let me tell you about black. He said Mexican. He said Brazilian. That's niggas. Mexican. Look, black people think Mexican, Puerto Rican, and like Ecuador, they all the same. Like, he was like, oh yeah, he's Mexican. Like, she's like, bitch, I'm Puerto Rican. All right, same thing.
Same thing. It's not though. I know.
So, I'm sitting over there talking to him, lap dance type shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this bitch looked towards the door. Oh my fucking God. I said, hold on. I said, not me. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, what you mean? I'm like, hold on, you see something I don't see? My fucking ex-boyfriend, Jesus Christ, it's fucking crazy. So she showed me all the pictures. Now I know she a little hoe, but she showed me all the pictures like
Do that.
of NBA players and stuff. I'm like, okay. She was just like, nah. She said, oh, he's my ex-boyfriend. So I'm like, okay, if he is your boyfriend, okay, or you just a bitch claiming.
You just claim that,
right? She runs. Here's my number. Text me.
To you?
Yes.
She
runs out the back. I look back. I'm like, oh, that's so and so. What up, nigga? I'm like, oh shit, right? and he was just like, he got his whole crew in.
Yeah.
And I leave. Text her. She was like, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Like, I have not seen him in like years, but like I had to get away from everything. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, she a stripper. I got her number. I'm like, am I finna fuck?
Yeah. She was
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
You gotta act like you care. I'm like, you good? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like,
trying to be that healer.
Yeah. She was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, come to my spot. Come to my penthouse. I said, word? And that nigga said, word? I said, she was just like, how much you trying to spend? Oh my God. I thought we liked each other. I thought we were vibing. Bitch, you want to come with this transaction shit.
I'm spending
I
time.
said, what's the charges? She was like, well, you got 200, 500, or 1,000 for whatever you want. I said, bitch, get off my line with that. Bitch, I'll report your ass.
Damn.
Yeah, so, yeah, I had some interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That leads to my next question. You drink some water that makes you invisible to black women, but other races of women can see you. Which race of women do you see yourself being with other than black?
Latin. Bang bing.
It's something about that. It's something about when they start speaking in that accent or
Nah, it's another thing. I'm not saying they all like this, but if you ever watch a movie where it's like a Mexican drug lord, or like somebody like doing something.
Yeah.
How many times you ever seen a Mexican woman like leave her man? I've always I'm not saying this is it, but I just always had this notion. I'm not saying that they don't, because I know they do.
Yeah.
But they've always held it, especially when it's some illegal drug shit. They'll hold off the cops and be like, no, he's not here. No, here.
They hold it down.
They hold it down.
That's crazy. My dad, I never heard my dad talk about hold before, but he said one thing about Mexican. He said, "You better watch out Mexican bitch, cause they really love you. They'll kill your ass. You do something to them."
They fertile and they down. Let me tell you something.
Definitely fertile.
Don't ever hit if you don't want to make her your baby mama, don't hit no Mexican raw. Let me tell you something. I did that one time when I was in California. I had a Mexican raw, and normally the pussy it would you sometimes it may not be as wet. You got to get it going.
Yeah.
I stuck it in, and I said, okay, I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna be here long. I am not. But
shout out Mexican bitches, man. Y'all,
hey,
y'all holding it down.
Y'all have been solid in all the movies. You seen a training day. You seen what's the name? Denzel and his girl.
Yeah.
It was Eve. I forgot her name.
Eve Mendez.
Yeah. She knew what he was doing, but
she was all about the Benjamins too.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing, but she's like, yeah, he's somewhere, but
yeah,
she was still there. She let it come around every now and again, knock her ass off.
I'm God. That's crazy. That'll be the end of Talk Conversation Podcast 103 by Rich. You want to get your socials again, just in case niggas stayed this long?
Yeah. Once again, comedian, entertainer, extraordinary healer, laughter doctor. On Instagram, Striggless, KSTRIGGSS. On Facebook, Kaylan Striggless, KAYLAN Striggless. If you don't know how to spell Striggless, it's struggles. Take out the U and put an I. Okay. Twitter, I don't really be on it. It's become too much of a porn site for me.
Facts though.
But I'm on that KS25ERA. But yeah, man. In the city in Atlanta, man, doing a lot of shows, doing a lot of content, creating with people. Looking to work, man. So
yeah, man.
Like I said, just come correct or don't come at all.
No kids, man.
Yeah. So
okay, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Okay, man. It's been an enjoying podcast. I feel like people enjoy watching it. Yeah, man. Talk Conversation Podcast 103, man. We out this bitch.
Yeah.